20 years ago today was the first and thus far only time I have ever received cosmetic surgery. That's right, it's really been 20 years since I was ejected from my mother's womb, cast upon this earth, and received a circumcision. I am so glad that since the age of 12, we have had this celebration where we have come together around a meal celebrating that swift flick of a knife and had a meal of boiled shrimp, crawfish, turkey necks, corn, and potatoes. This meal has always meant so much more to me than just an occasion where I get to enjoy some great home cooking. Instead, it has instilled in me the power that food possesses to bring Black people together and enjoy each other's company. Especially where moments like this seem to be too fleeting and come by all too seldom, even if it does mean celebrating the day my foreskin took its last bow. The breakdown of the Black family is a very salient issue in America today. And it's a severe blow against Black people in the boxing match we seem to be winning against suppression and depression. Therefore, today, I celebrate this feasibility, where to bring us together as a Black family in harmony, and for this meal to allow us to be able to appreciate how far we have come, and also recognize that we do still have a long way to go. Coming together annually for my birthday has meant many things to me. The singular most important has been that it has given me the knowledge that every year my relatives will set aside some time out of their busy schedule and come down here and celebrate my life and the accomplishments that took place in it. This knowledge has always made me very happy. This is because more times than not, the perception of a young African American male is that all we are capable of is either committing a crime, harming others, or doing a drug. This fact is very depressing and upsetting to me, which is why I'm so glad that we do have this regular family dinner. I say that because a study published in a 2006 article in the North American Association for the Study of Obesity journal pointed out that regular family dinners help to provide structure, stability, and improve family communication, thereby protecting adolescents against feelings of isolation, depression, and other psychological problems. Isn't that amazing, y'all? Eating together as we're doing now provides us with so many incredible opportunities. It not only forms a crucial barrier from the barrage of negative things that happen in our daily lives, but also can help strengthen the bonds that hold us together as a family unit. And who can ask for anything better than that? Now, as I turn to this meal that we're about to consume, I would be remiss not to spend some time to explain how and why this food itself is so important to us in the Black community. Looking back, a crawfish boil has always played a unique role in the social fabric of Black Americans. Crawfish boils in North Louisiana, which is where we are right now, were very uncommon until the dawn of the 21st century, as seafood was traditionally rare and expensive on the upper prairies of Louisiana. However, when they did occur, only rich white cotton farmers and their families were able to enjoy the pleasure of peeling a crawdad and enjoying that savory meat. The closest a Black family could get to partaking in a crawfish boil was when, as a family, they came in the next day and swept up and cleaned up the discarded crawfish shells, and each of them, as a family, got a little chunk of change to put in their spare pocket. So even when white and Black families' lives mirrored one another, one thing that was not reversed, but instead reflected onto each of them was whenever a crawfish boil took place, it was a family affair. When Black people became full members of society, our history influenced and changed decades-old traditions. For instance, as slaves, Black people learned to utilize pieces of meat considered undesirable by slaveholders, such as the turkey necks we are about to consume in a few minutes, wrote Corey, Herbert, and Ishnas in their 2009 book, What Slaves Ate. The knowledge that these meats could be utilized was passed down through the generations, from slaves to free persons, not through any cookbook, but through word of mouth. The same word of mouth that was so crucial in almost in as many as 100,000 slaves hearing about, catching, and riding that train of freedom on the Underground Railroad. As I turn my gaze away from the past, I am struck by the overwhelming mantle of opportunities that await my generation as at its doorstep, and a potential devastating pitfall. No longer does success and veneration in the black community come from being at the end of an assassin's bullet for fighting for your people's rights. Increasingly, seeming as if to happen daily, old traditional dams holding back a roaring waterfall of racial equality are weathered away to nothing, opening floodgates to a bursting torrent of ever high achieving black people and cleansing the world of racist scourge. However, there is one detriment that could erase all of these gains, and that is the high prevalence of obesity in our community. One of the main causes, sociologists suggest, that high prevalence of obesity is such a rampant problem in our community is that high fat and nutritionally low value food options, such as fast food restaurants, are more prevalent in poor and black communities, wrote LaBeiste and Isaac in their 2012 book, Race, Ethnicity, and Health. A study published in Pediatrics, the official journal for the American Society of Pediatrics, has shown that regularly eating the evening meal with a family is an integral part to lowering the prevalence of obesity. That gives me so much hope that family dinners have the audacious quality to not only unite us, but also play a pivotal role in saving us. As I conclude my post, I am filled with utmost gratitude towards the food we are about to eat. Through its journey with us through history as black people, it has always been that shoulder to lean on. It has always carried our burden when it seems too much to bear. I don't know where we would be without its warm embrace and compassion. Surely not here at this time and place, sharing in a meal of boiled shrimp, crawfish, turkey necks, corn, and potatoes. So here's to you, for without you, there would be no us. Now let's eat.